For centuries, humans have pushed boundaries from crossing oceans to flying through the skies. But now, we're preparing for the ultimate challenge, building homes beyond Earth. Imagine stepping outside and seeing a crimson desert stretching for miles, where every breath depends on technology. Today, we're unraveling the utilitarian designs of the first human settlements out of space. And trust me, this is a story you won't forget. What would it feel like to live on Mars, in a home made of dust, or grow your dinner in a habitat orbiting Earth? Let's dive in to explore the future of space living. Before we dive in, please quickly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support makes a difference, allowing us to keep bringing you fresh, exciting content. Plus, it helps our community grow. Thanks for being part of it. Why are we even thinking about living in space? Space settlements are no longer just science fiction. Organizations like NASA, SpaceX, and ESA are racing to establish permanent human habitats on the Moon and Mars. The reasons? To ensure humanity's survival, explore new frontiers, and access untapped resources.
What you want to try to achieve here is to make Mars seem possible. There are really two fundamental paths. One path is we stay on Earth forever, and then there will be some eventual extinction event. The alternative is to become a spacefaring civilization and a multi-planet species.
But designing these settlements isn't easy. Imagine a world with no breathable air, temperatures that swing hundreds of degrees, and radiation that could kill you. And let's not forget, every resource has to be either brought from Earth or sourced locally. Think of it this way. Just like our ancestors designed shelters to survive harsh climates, from igloos in the Arctic to floating villages in Southeast Asia, we're doing the same, but for entirely alien environments. Picture early humans taking shelter in caves, where every crack and crevice had to protect them from predators and storms. Now, imagine scaling that ingenuity up to shield us from meteors and cosmic rays. Much like the settlers who crossed the Atlantic with only the bare essentials, future space settlers will rely on resourcefulness and innovation to survive in environments far harsher than any place on Earth. Companies like SpaceX, with its ambitious Starship program, are designing fully reusable rockets to transport people and cargo to Mars. Meanwhile, Blue Origin is working on sustainable lunar landers, paving the way for Martian missions.
This is Blue Moon. We've been working on this lander for 3 years. This generation's job, my generation's job, is to build the infrastructure so that you'll be able to. We're going to build a road to space.
NASA and ESA are also collaborating with private firms to bring their Mars exploration goals closer to reality.
Well, we actually have a number of rockets we're going to fly. The big destination for us is Mars, sending humans to Mars in the 2030s. And to do that, we have a rocket that's called the Space Launch System right now. We haven't given it a name, so maybe you can help us name it.
Step 1. Survival. How do we protect ourselves from radiation, freezing nights, and the endless void of space? The secret lies in using local materials. On the Moon, regolith, that's lunar soil, could be used to construct walls that block harmful cosmic rays. On Mars, volcanic rock might play the same role.
It's not practical to send concrete to the Moon or Mars, and so we want to learn how to make building materials out of the resources that are available there.
Then there's sustainability. Every drop of water and every breath of air must be recycled. Imagine drinking water that was showered with yesterday, or breathing air filtered from carbon dioxide you exhaled just minutes ago. And what if a meteor punctures your habitat? Designers are planning multiple layers of protection, from self-sealing materials to automated repair systems. The hum of air filters, the faint glow of solar panels powering your home, the slightly metallic taste of recycled water. Life in space will be functional, but it will demand adaptation. New materials like aerogels and AI-driven habitat maintenance systems are already being tested. These innovations could ensure that even in the harshest environments, your shelter remains safe and functional. SpaceX isn't just building rockets, It's designing habitats with adaptability and sustainability in mind. The Starship, for example, could double as a temporary shelter for early settlers, acting as both a mode of transportation and a life support system. Surviving is one thing, but living? That's a whole other challenge. Humans need more than just air and water. We need connection, comfort, and a sense of home. Designers are crafting habitats that mimic Earth's natural rhythms, using lighting to simulate day and night, and spaces that encourage collaboration.
Life on Mars through a whole 24 hours. You'll see it goes day and night and so forth. So we were able to kind of move the robots, change the lighting, because we were working until such a kind of tight deadline, we had to be able to kind of use the real-time engine to be able to do that.
Imagine waking up to artificial sunlight, your small room filled with the smell of fresh basil growing in the hydroponic garden next door. Outside, there's no breeze, no birdsong, just the eerie silence of space. Mock habitats on Earth, like NASA's HISEAS in Hawaii, are testing these designs in isolated environments, places where the landscape itself feels alien. And yes, even bathrooms in space are a design challenge. Imagine trying to use the toilet without gravity on your side. Let's just say, it's not glamorous.
This is our toilet seat, and this is our urinal hose. And this allows us to learn how to use the toilet in space and to even practice using the toilet. This is an actual working toilet. What's happening is a vacuum going on inside of there, and it's evacuating the air and setting up a vacuum inside of there.
What about exercise? With no gravity, muscles and bones weaken. That's why every space home needs a dedicated exercise area equipped with resistance machines. Imagine starting fresh on another planet. Would we design homes, cities, and even societies differently? Space settlements give us a chance to rethink everything, from architecture to governance. Homes could be modular and expandable, cities could eliminate cars, and communities might focus on collaboration instead of competition. Imagine Martian art inspired by the red sands, or a new genre of music shaped by the hum of life support systems. How might cuisine evolve when your ingredients are limited to hydroponic vegetables and lab-grown meat? But what about the ethical implications of altering another planet? Should we terraform Mars or preserve it as it is? These are questions that every space settler will need to consider. Let's talk about why utilitarian design is the key to space living. In space, every ounce of material costs a fortune to transport. That's why everything must be lightweight, durable, and serve multiple purposes. A chair might also be a storage compartment. Walls might double as heating panels. Did you know water is sometimes used as a radiation shield? It's a simple yet effective solution that proves necessity drives innovation. If you were designing your own space home, what would you prioritize? Comfort? Safety? Efficiency? Let us know in the comments. The first human settlements in space will be nothing like we've seen on Earth. They'll be shaped by necessity, practicality, and a little creativity. And while we may not move to Mars tomorrow, the designs we create for survival in space could revolutionize life on Earth today. What would your dream space home look like? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the impact of design around us. Next time, we'll explore how the first space stations influenced modern architecture. See you then. Exploration is in our nature. We began as wanderers, and we are wanderers still. By Carl Sagan.